Very good afternoon and welcome to Stair Park for the Cinch 2 league match between Stranraer and Forfar Athletic. I'm Laurence Nelson. Next to me in commentary today is Cameron Ritchie, and George Frank is the man working the magic behind the camera. Cameron, good afternoon to you. How are you today?
I'm not too bad, Laurence. I'm not too bad. Hoping for a bit of a bounce back, to be quite honest, after last week with a bit of luck.
Anyway, do you want to bring us the Stranraer line-up for this afternoon's game, please?
Certainly. Two changes for Stranraer from the game up at View. Ben Hughes and Josh Walker both drop into the bench, with Cammy Williamson and Darren Lang coming in. The starting line-up is Martin McDonald, Scott Robertson, Cammy Williamson, Craig Ross, Ben Armour, Tom Orr, Darren Lang, James Dolan, Dylan Forrest, Kyle Fleming and Sean McIntosh. On the bench alongside Hughes and Walker there is Ollie McDonald and a couple of new faces in the form of Mackenzie Strachan and Lewis Bodinokas, both on loan from Rangers. Lewis also son of former Stranraer substitute goalkeeper Kevin as well.
The Forfar line-up shows three changes from the team which drew 2-2 with Spartans at Station Park last Saturday. In come Andy Monroe, Finn Robson and Ryan Paterson, and out to the bench go Kieran Ingalls, Seb Ross and Cameron Ferguson. And in the middle for this one, Ryan Lee. Forrest gets there. It's chased by Ryan Paterson, he keeps it in. He's got Skelly in the middle. Post. And Skelly will get there. And that's a shot coming in.
Save.
Decent save from Mark Watley. Ginge McDonald, Eloise Pay, punching that one out to the side. It's Callum Moore. Forfar go long again.
Keeper
McDonald
coming for it.
Has to look lively, needs to get there, and does. He's taken out by Craig Ross.
It's a good effort.
And that's a goal.
It is.
And you have to say, chaos in the Stranraer defence. Ross and Ginge McDonald bungle into each other. And that was a sweet finish.
It was a good finish. Obviously, when the keeper is that far out, it kind of makes your mind up. Martin McDonald down in his net as well. Obviously, came off last weekend. I don't know if he's just feeling a little bit sheepish in terms of the goal, or whether he's aggravated something. But
you have to say it's a great start for Forfar, but that goes down as miscommunication in the Stranraer defence big time between Craig Ross and Martin McDonald. It gifted that goal on a plate. And here's McLeod.
Man in the middle if he can find him.
Yeah, and this should be a goal. And you know what? I think that was a chance that Forfar could have doubled the lead there. Falls to McIntosh. Out wide.
That's better.
That's a nice ball to Dolan. Dolan plays it in.
And keep it in.
Darren Lang kept it in. Right across the Forfar goal line that was. Ross lifts it forward. Lang gets a touch with his head. Here is Dylan Forrest. McIntosh.
Again, can we deliver another dangerous ball?
He does well to get past Allen and into the side netting from Sean McIntosh. Decent run into the box from McIntosh. Couldn't do anything with the final ball in though.
No, obviously it's not a shot on target at the end of the day, but it's probably the closest we've come to an out and out shot on goal.
And Dolan battling manfully there, but he can't stop Robson getting away now. Here's McLeod.
Oh, again, man inside.
And good positioning there by McIntosh. Fleming alert to the danger, cuts back, and Ross gets the ball away. One for Orr to chase. Allen's there, should deal with it, and looks as if he does. Yep. Now Fleming heads inside, tries to get into the box. I think Orr got a touch there. Fleming now
we deliver a good
gets
ball.
The cross in. Orr is there, and that was a header on target at least. Decent move. Fleming gets the cross in. Orr's glancing header was on target but didn't beat Mark McCallum.
Didn't have the necessary power to really overly challenge McCallum, but obviously he's at least getting his gloves dirty and had to go down and make the save on the goal line.
That ball played in, and I'll tell you what, that almost got through to Skelly, but for Craig Ross's quick header away. Fleming's going to be robbed by Paterson. Here is Skelly. He's going to get a shot away, and it's a goal, and that one
again surrendering possession cheaply.
Yeah.
And it comes back to haunt us.
So that's Skelly in the 38th minute. Cameron, I thought the keeper could have got that one.
Certainly from where we were sitting, it didn't look like a shot that should be massively testing the goalkeeper. Obviously he's got a better view than us, perhaps he was unsighted.
Well, we've got a corner, and it was probably quite a cheaply won corner, to be fair. Dolan with a corner. It's not that high. It goes in, and it's in on goal.
Yeah.
Didn't actually see who shot that there.
No
but
flick towards goal, but again, I didn't really have the necessary power to force McCallum into any great save.
Back to Finn Robson. And he delays too long in the ball, which lets Dylan Forrest
Well
in. Now, here's Darren Lang, he does well.
Again, we need to get
Pass
players
forward.
up with him here.
Yeah, there's nobody racing in. Here goes Darren Lang, and he wins the corner.
done well
I guess
there.
that's as much as he could do, Cameron,
I think
given
so.
the Stranraer players were slow to arrive in the middle. It's a better corner. Craig Ross is underneath that. Crowd shouting for a penalty as Robertson goes down in the box.
Shouts from the crowd and
not
arms
interested.
aloft from the management team of Stranraer as well.
Williamson signalling people to get forward, and it actually comes to Darren Lang, and he's taken out. And
Surprised
surely
if
that's
that wasn't a
booking.
yellow.
Yeah, Paterson booked.
Again, needing a good delivery here, something that's going to tease, that's going to tempt McCallum to perhaps come out.
Forrest lifts it in. The big defenders are going to get to that. Lang's under it. Dolan gets a header. Lang takes a shot, it's blocked, and that was a very decent save. Ben Armour got a drive in on McCallum. McCallum was in the right place, to be fair, but he still had to get down at short notice. Armour with a shot on target. Nditi wastefully punched that one out and Stranraer will get another chance from the corner flag. This time it will be James Dolan. Could be costly for Forfar if Stranraer can do something here. Dolan sends it in. Allen gets ahead to it. Robertson chasing it out. Heads it back, but only as far as a Forfar player. Now, here's Dylan Forrest into the box, lifts it across. And everybody misses that at the back post. Here's Dolan. Keeper gets a hand to that.
It's an absolute scramble in there.
And Forrest is brought down in the box.
He's giving the corner rather than the penalty, I think. He's giving a goal
He's
kick,
given a goal
in fact.
kick. That looked like a strong shout for a penalty as Forrest went charging in there. Ross pokes that one forward. Here's Orr, runs in. Every time Orr has either been up against a bigger opponent or up against more than one opponent. He's been well marshalled.
He gets the touch to get away from one there, but straight
Poor
into the
ball
other.
by Dolan. And look at this. Here's Paterson.
Keeper's got a hand to it, and well done.
And a decent save by James McDonald. It still left the danger on, but Robertson manages to clear. What do you think of that call, Cameron? Or replaced by Walker?
He's not really got into the game, Tom. Again, the one thing that you would say, if you're looking at anybody in this Stranraer lineup, if you want a chance to fall to, it would be him.
Yeah.
But we've not really got the ball into an area where there's been anything kind of approaching a chance.
Screams for a handball, I think it was, from a Forfar player. Here's Paterson again. And Josh Walker immediately into the action to prevent him getting the cross in.
I heard the same shouts as you there, but I must admit, I thought it was a clear as day header.
Yeah, didn't see the handball.
No.
Darren Lang cuts inside, manages to get it away to Walker. Under pressure, Walker will have a go. It's on target, I guess, which is as good as anybody's managed for Stranraer today. Forfar haven't looked like into the lead, and Stranraer aren't really making the inroads, Cameron.
No, it feels very much like a game that's been very well managed.
Now, if that's not a foul, I don't know what is. Allen had his arms right round Ben Armour. Go, nicely worked. Josh delayed slightly too long with his shot, and that was the upshot. If he'd got a first time shot away there, he could have scored. Josh Walker a wee bit unlucky there not to rob the ball off the Forfar defender. Now that's a good ball out to Paterson. He's away. McIntosh forces him wide. And McIntosh, to be fair, Sean McIntosh did enough.
Put him under pressure.
Yeah. And we were also a wee bit fortunate that the Forfar men coming in at the back post were delayed. Again, Robertson running in there to help the cause. Mackenzie Strachan, who's coming off?
I think they've gone off on the far
side. Kyle
side.
Fleming on the far side. Moore out to Watson, who seems to have changed wings. Here's Moore again.
Still going.
And well done, Craig Ross. Forced Moore wide enough that he couldn't get that into the net, otherwise that was a goal. Darren Lang, the ball at his feet. He can't thread it through. Here's Dolan.
Get a shot away.
Dolan does a shot on target. McCallum had plenty of space and time there to spill it and grab it at the second attempt. Ball goes long towards Ferguson, who's over on the right now. Well done, Cammy Williamson. And here's Forfar having another shot. And
it's a good save,
good
from the
save
keeper
by Ginge McDonald. He was off his line. You know what? He watched that all the way and punched it away. And that is almost 5 minutes extra play.
Yeah,
Mr.
I think
Lee
that is
finally brings Stranraer's agony to an end. Full time at Stair Park.
You can see the delight from Mark McCallum there actually in terms of what it means to him.
Well, experienced keeper, he's been round the League 2 grounds, and he's probably in a side that's been struggling this season. Full time at Stair Park, Stranraer 0, Forfar 2. We've said it often, Cameron, but as a threat, Stranraer will never really end this game today.
No, and again, Forfar didn't create a great deal in terms of stretching the defence or kind of overly forcing Mark McDonald into the saves, but equally they were clinical. They scored their 2 chances that were slightly gifted to them. It's still a brilliant finish from Ryan Paterson, and still a good finish as well from Josh Skelly. But equally, as you say, Stranraer didn't really do enough to kind of force their way back into the game.
So a deserved win for Forfar at Stair Park. Stranraer 0, Forfar Athletic 2. Next up for Stranraer, a trip to face Dumbarton. Thanks for watching Stranraer FC Live.